Alright, so as you can see, storage in the PS5, not that great. I'm pretty much almost ran out of the internal storage. So today what we're going to do is put an M.2 in. First we're going to disconnect our external, like 4 terabytes in there. Doesn't matter if your editing's open, you can just close it out here. Let me disconnect that, turn off the console, and then we're going to prep everything here. You see I got the SN80 black. It's always good to put a cloth or towel, something underneath, so that way you don't scratch or damage your console. I have to stand on mine, so I'm just going to flip it over. I'm just going to use a regular quarter to unscrew it. Pretty much use a flathead or any coin that you have lying around. Alright, so I have the disc version. As you can see, it's much easier to decide which side you need. It's going to be the right side or the disc side. You can pop off. You're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. I just have this iFixit for a phone I fixed earlier. Pop up on the corner. Now it was a little tight, so I just pressed off on the left side, as you can see here, and then back to the right, and it just pops right off. Alright, so we're just gonna take a Phillips head here, unscrew the plate. Make sure to have a little catch tray or somewhere to put the screws so you don't lose them. Underneath that, you're going to see there is a little retention screw and then a spacer. You want to take those out and then place the spacer where you need it to be. Unfortunately, I didn't put it in the right spot to begin with, but it's very easy. You just pop it out and put it into the new one. Package is actually pretty good. There's a lot of foam around it to protect it. It's supposed to be good for about, what, 7,000 it says, but real life is always a little different. It's actually pretty small, and the heatsink is actually pretty nice on this. It has a lot of airflow. As you see here, you can see right through it. And then I was having a little trouble putting it in. I didn't understand, so zoom in, you can see here. Apparently I was going a little far down to the right, and it wasn't lining up with the notch. So I just want to pay attention to that. And that's why you don't want to force things in. See, it's right there. So you just move it a little to the left, and it pops right in. Then you just want to put the screw right down in there. Want to finger tighten it. Don't want to do it too hard because then you might crack the board. Okay, and place the panel in correctly, right on top. Then once again, we just want to finger tighten it. Then we just want to place the panel back on top. Underneath is nice because you can actually see the holes lining up. And you just push up till you hear it pop. There we go. And then obviously I'm going to put my stand back on. Should take about maybe max 5 minutes to put the M.2 in. Right here it's going to ask us to format it when you turn on the console again. See, we're getting about, what, 6,500? Which is still pretty fast. As you see here, what I'm going to do now is going to move some games I have on the actual PS5 onto the M.2. So I chose a couple here, 3 totaling about 114 gigs. And it's actually pretty fast. It only took about 90 seconds to transfer 114 gigs. Alright, there we go. Moved over. Go back in to storage. You're going to see now it's going to pop up console storage or under the M.2 storage. And there's the games. Now if you go all the way down, location, it's going to give you the option to either for console or M.2 default storage. So when you're putting more games on, it'll default to there. Also have an external USB, put it back in, and then same thing, that one's defaulted to PS4 games. So PS4 games will automatically download to my external. And now I think we have plenty of storage. We have the console, the M.2, and the USB extended storage. As you see here, everything shows up normally. You'll still get the extended storage separately, and then the M.2 and the console will all just show internal. And that's it. Enjoy.